Guys, welcome to my channel. It's that time of the week again, and I'm going to be doing another shopping haul. And this time I went to Tesco's, and I just go to Tesco's usually anyways, so it's nothing new really. It's just a top-up shop. Before I start, I just want to make a note to any new subscribers or new viewers. My camera that I'm using right now on my phone, as you can see, like right here, there's a bit of like a light here. Well, what that is basically my screen. It got cracked, and thank goodness it's still working, my phone, but the screen is just really a bit, it's a bit messed up, and I'm just waiting to get it fixed. I need to get, the proof of purchase, the proof of usage, and like pictures of the damage, and etc. and etc. And it's a bit of a long process when you're with like two different providers, and you like left one a few years ago, and then you have to kind of ring them up and be like, hey, I need something from you, but I'm not with you anymore. So yeah, I'm waiting on that, and it'll probably be next month when I get it fixed. So yeah, that's why this little light is over here. But don't worry, because I'm gonna switch it over and use the front camera to do my the rest of the vlog basically. The first two items we have are some Evian water, and I bought two of them. They're 2-litre bottles. I bought two because I consume quite a lot of water, and I drink between 1 to 2 litres of water a day, or 1 to 2 litres of liquid, should I say, a day. And it just made sense to buy in bulk rather than go to the shop like all the time just to pick up my water. The next item we have is some Rude Health almond drink. Now, this brand, I really like it. I like it so much. It's natural, it's organic, and it's gluten-free. And like it says over here, it's a refreshing alternative to milk. Dairy-free, unsweetened, with rice, and without thickeners. And when it says without thickeners, it just means carrigan, which is basically a seaweed, if I'm correct. It's a seaweed plant, or it's the algae, the jelly sort of part of the seaweed that is used to thicken most milks, especially Outpro. That's why I don't tend to buy Outpro unless it's organic, because if you compare the Outpro organic milk with the non-organic Outpro milk, there's a huge difference in the ingredients, and I like to buy my products with simple ingredients I understand. The ingredients in this are very simple and straightforward: natural spring water, organic rice, organic Italian, almonds, organic cold pressed sunflower oil, and sea salt. Very nice and simple. What more can I say? Of course, it's vegan friendly. And almonds are great for you. So what more can you want? My bad, I literally just remembered that I have to tell you the price. So these Evian waters, they were 90p each, and I think they were on offer, so it was 2 for £1.50. And the Rude Health almond drink, this was £2, and it's always been £2. I haven't ever seen it on special offer before, so I buy this, whenever I can. This organic unsweetened soya milk is Tesco's own brand, and it's pretty good. It tastes like soya milk. It's just plain old soy milk. I don't know what more to say really. Water, organic, soybeans, and natural flavoring. The only part I'm concerned about is natural flavoring. I don't understand. What is flavoring? Why would you need to flavor something that already has its own flavoring? Why would you have to write it down that it has its own natural flavoring? That doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. I buy this one when the organic Outpro soya milk isn't on offer, and it wasn't on offer this time, so I didn't buy it. This organic soy milk was £1. Next item we have are some Papads. These are basically accompaniments that you have with Indian meals, like curries and biryanis and whatnot, but mainly with curries. 8 garlic and coriander Papads. I bought these because I have some curry sauce and I want to make some curry, and this is great to have on the side with curry and a bit of salad. Now, something I didn't do was check to see whether these were vegan or not. It was very late, literally. I went to the shop at 1 a.m. in the morning. So I didn't check the back of anything, to be honest. But yeah, I was pretty kind of certain that these were vegan friendly. So I just threw them in the basket, really. It even says here, it says vegetarian. If it's good for vegetarians, right, then most likely it's good for vegans. Because can you imagine poppadoms having any meat in them or any sort of byproduct from the meat? So as long as it says vegetarian, you know that it doesn't contain meat or, you know, anything that would be considered consuming an animal. And then you just kind of go from there. At least that's how I do it. And it says no artificial preservatives, colors, or flavors. And yeah, gluten-free if you're gluten intolerant. And those poppadoms were £1. The next item we have is some Warburton's seeded bread. Now this is a small bag because I really don't need that much bread, and I'm not really into bread this week. Sometimes I'm very into bread and I eat like a lot of it, but this week I'm just like, yeah, I can do with a bit, just a tiny bit. And I bought this seeded one because it tastes really nice, and obviously seeds are good for you. And yeah, it says millet, linseed and poppy seeds. This was 85 pence. Next item we have is some Tesco's toilet paper. Just picked this up quickly because I ran out of toilet paper, and as you can see, one is missing because it's in use right now. But yeah, it's just toilet paper. It's just Tesco's own brand. It's pretty decent. And yeah, what more can I say? It's just toilet paper. You get 2 in the packet, and that was £1. Now, here is the curry sauce that I'm going to be making my curry with. It's actually not a sauce, it's a paste, but I like to use this paste because it's concentrated. It makes whatever you're cooking with more flavoursome if it's concentrated rather than a thin or watery sauce. And I'm glad that it says right here vegan. It makes it so much more easier for us vegans just to check the symbol right here rather than having to scan through all the ingredients. I mean, sometimes when I see vegan there, I still scan through the ingredients just to see what it has in it, you know, but yeah, it's very simple curry sauce. I don't think I've used Gita's before, but I've used something very similar, and I'm hoping it tastes nice or kind of the same as the one that I am used to using. So yeah, that curry sauce was 99 pence. And as you can see, we have a tin of beans right here, just typical standard Heinz beans. I like to buy Simmer Organic baked beans, but they didn't have those, and I don't think they actually do them in Tesco's. I usually order them online or get them from Holland & Barrett or another health food store, but yeah, they didn't have them. So they're high in protein, they're naturally high in fiber and low in fat, which is great for people who are, you know, concerned about their fat consumption and whatnot. Yeah, they're pretty standard, pretty simple. You know what baked beans are. Need I say any more? So those baked beans were 75 pence. And now the next 2 items that we have are 2 stir-fry sauces. So we got Szechuan tomato stir-fry sauce, and we got some chow mein stir-fry sauce. And this is the go-to brand for me when it comes to stir-fries. Sometimes I buy Tesco's own brand, sometimes I buy some random whatever brand, but if I thought of a brand that I, you know, pick up a lot, it's Blue Dragon, definitely. Their stir-fry sauces are pretty decent. And these were 65 pence each. And now, last but not least, are these Sorel chocolate bars. There's a lot of hype about these chocolate bars in the vegan community, and I'm not sure whether you can get them in other countries. I'm sure you can, because I bet it has a bunch of other languages written on here, right? So they must be imported or something, or yeah, I'm sure you can get these in other countries too. But I picked these up from Tesco's, and they also sell them in my local corner shop, like my cash and carry. So they're very available and like the shelves, they were packed with these, and I think I took most of them because this is not the only time I bought these Sorel bars before. They're not even bars, they're like chocolate wafers. I don't know if it will focus, but let me just read for you what it says. It says hazelnut and dark chocolate cream filled wafer covered with dark chocolate. And since I love dark chocolate, oh my goodness, these are just like heaven for me. Like they're amazing. I picked up 4 of them because they were 50p each, so I paid £2 for 4 chocolate bars. I keep calling them bars, they're wafers. Yeah, and I think that's a good buy because I'm not the sort of person that eats chocolate every single day. Or if I do eat chocolate every single day, it's like a small piece of chocolate. But then if I have chocolate once a week, it will be like a bigger bit. So I don't intentionally limit my portions, that's just the way I eat. And yeah, I've always eaten like that. So yeah, these will last me quite a while, which I'm happy about. Again, these were 50p. If you haven't ever tried these chocolate bars before, I definitely recommend it if you like chocolate and you like a mixture between the dark and the milk chocolate. And these are quite sweet too if you have a sweet tooth, so they're great for everyone all round, and definitely a good buy if you're into chocolate. Last item is this Kopparberg with mixed fruits premium cider. Now I'm running out of video space on my phone, so I'm gonna have to rush through this just to let you know. This is a premium cider and this is not vegan. I picked this up late at night, like I said, it was 1 AM in the morning, and I did not bother to check. It doesn't say on the back either whether it's vegan or not, but I know that the brand Kopparberg, they're a Sweden-based company, right? And they have vegan-friendly alcohol. And this cider is not vegan because of the process that it was made in. And I realized this like after picking it up and drinking it and then looking at it and being like, oh my god, this is the mixed fruit version. So if you're vegan, please don't get this one, as it's simply not vegan. And going back to the process that it was made in, it was made using gelatin filtration. And there are some claims that Kopparberg take out the gelatin, or no gelatin is present in the final product, but I'm pretty sure that this one isn't vegan, unless I'm wrong. Like, please correct me if I'm wrong. But I know that Kopparberg, they do vegan alcohols, so if you're interested, pick them up, but definitely not the mixed fruit version, unless you know otherwise.